Let's look at another one, another hardware. HDD. HDD. HDD2 can have problems sometimes. And common problems that you may have is sometimes HDD problem can result also into BSOD, blue screen of death. Hard drive problem can also result into that. That is, anytime you turn on the system goes to blue screen. It can be that your hard drive is corrupt. Your hard drive is not accessible. Then other problem with hard drive include a noise. You hear grinding noise. You know, all those kind of noise coming from the hard drive. When that is happening, it means your hard drive is gradually failing and it can actually crash. Another problem is crashes. Crashes is usually caused by power supply problem. Power supply problem. Maybe suddenly your computer was going off. Maybe power was going out. Then your HDD can crash. Hard drive crash. And when it crashes, you will lose all your data. Every information stored on the hard drive will be gone. So as soon as that thing is happening, before it crashes, when you are hearing noises, any available files, any valuable file on the hard drive should be backed up. It should be backed up. Are you there? It should be backed up. Alright. Also, the hard drive, you can also have hard drive overheating. It's possible to have hard drive overheating. So it may be problem with the electronic module of the drive. Then there could be problem with the lens. You do know that the hard drive has a lens. There's a plate inside it, a metallic plate, on top of which information is stored in magnetic form, and there's a lens that reads out this information. There could be problem with the lens. The lens can develop a problem, and so it cannot read the data out of the hard drive. It's a possible problem with hard drive also. There could be motor problem. There's a motor that spins the disk. There's a small motor inside the hard drive that rolls the disk. Are you aware of that? So that motor, if it's faulty, then it can be running slowly, very slowly, and then it will be difficult for the system to copy data out of the hard drive. It's another hard drive problem that you can have. Most of these problems, the only way to tackle them or to solve them is to change the hard drive. And before you change the hard drive, you do your best in copying out the data on the old hard drive, in backing it up. You back up the data on the old drive. Then you begin to copy it out, to another external drive. Now, copying it out, there are various ways. You can do the copying using the Windows command, the DOS window. You know the black screen, DOS. You can command it from there and begin to copy all the files from the hard drive. Or you do external copying. You can connect external drive and then it's transferring the files. You can also connect system to system using a cable, and then you begin to transfer files from the old drive to the external computer connected. It's possible to do a backup. So most of the problem with hard drive, they are solvable by replacing the hard drive. There could be another problem of hard drive not accessible. Not really that hard drive is bad, but maybe loose connection. The cable, all those SATA cable connection or power, either power or data, they are not well connected to the hard drive. Probably the computer hit something and then the cable got out of position. The connector got out of position. Then the hard drive may be inaccessible by the computer. And one hard drive is inaccessible, your computer cannot boot. You see? It cannot boot. Some of the computers will even indicate on the screen that there's a hard drive problem. Even when your hard drive is failing and it's going to crash, you will see error message on the screen. Sometimes it tells you to go and do diagnostics. It tells you to go and do a backup of your hard drive and run diagnostics. and then be prepared to change the hard drive. That's what happens. So hard drive may be bad. You know, you are the engineers, you are the technicians, you repair system. When you get to the industrial environment now, you must have the knowledge of what you are doing, isn't it? And let me also tell you, some of these things we are teaching now, or let's even say everything, it's on the internet. You can build yourself up by studying more online or watching some videos. It's on the internet. The same information I'm giving you here, you will see that if you go online, you still see it. If you go to textbooks, you still see it the same way. The same way. But the only thing is that you don't get to become a guru in that manner by reading, by watching video only. No. It is by doing it. When you see people doing it, you follow them to do it. That is when you gather experience. You gather the experience now by doing it over the years. It's not by reading. Are you there? And that is why this is a practical course. You must lay your hand on the computer. So, have you done the soldering aspect? Soldering on the motherboard, removing components, fixing component back. Have you done that practical now? Oh, how many people can do soldering here? You remove components, put components on the motherboard, fix new components, and so on and so forth. Alright? This is what you are supposed to do anyway. What you have been trained for in this course is what? Hardware maintenance, and repair. That's the course. Hardware maintenance and repair. You must lay your hand on, tools and fix the computer. All right. Now, one thing is this: in computer world, you know what happened? The problems of computer faults. When you see some symptoms, the symptom may indicate several devices that are having problems. There could be similarity in the symptom of faulty components in the computer system. So it takes a lot of experience to actually pin it down to a particular component. For instance, I told you that BSOD can be related to both motherboard and hard drive. Did I say so? Yes. The blue screen of death, BSOD. BSOD. Blue screen of death. When your computer just suddenly, as it's working, bam! A blue screen just came up. And the blue screen cannot go. Just stay there and you see a lot of message, a lot of codes written there, and then the computer cannot go anywhere. The only thing you can do is to go and remove power and turn it off, by force. Forceful power off. Then you reboot it again. But if you are now putting it again and the thing is still going back to blue screen of death, it means there's a major problem either on the hard drive or the motherboard. That's a major problem. If it's going back to that same BSOD, then there's a big issue that you need to fix. That even costs money. So that's just an instance that tells us that a particular symptom can be related to different components of the computer having a fault. But it takes your experience to pin that problem down to a particular component. Now here is where the problem is. Are you there? Alright?